Okay, so I've been using the live streaming to motivate me to put in at least, I guess the lowest I've gone is half an hour, a little over half an hour on learning Japanese every day. I'm going to go ahead and try to continue that by uh, using the live streaming motivation thing. I don't really actually think anybody's watching me since I have like only a couple handful of friends that are viewers. But I'm still using this as motivation to convince me to put in regular hours on learning things. And in this case, it's going to be learning how to do TyranoBuilder, which is a software for building your own visual novels, kind of like the Fate Stay Night or any of a number of things. There's a lot of them out now. But anyway, let's hit screen share. You should be looking at a website, TyranoBuilder Visual Novel Studio, with a cute little girl in a Godzilla costume holding a toy plane. Okay, so in this tutorial, we'll run through the steps to create your own high-quality visual novels or sound novels by making a simple sample game. If you haven't already purchased TyranoBuilder, I have, from the Steam store at the below link. Complete the installation process via Steam client, run the program, and when you see the screen below, we are ready to begin. Easy. Okay, create a new game. First thing we're going to do is create new project screen. We're going to call it My Game. Okay, and let's switch the screen share to TyranoBuilder itself. And there we go. And we're going to call it My Game. Okay. Actually, let's check something here real quick. See if I can share it to current so I don't have to keep doing that. Oh, here it is, full screen. Is there anything on my full screen that I don't want you to see? Not that I can tell. Okay, so we have the never-ending screen there. We're going to hit stop. It keeps going and going, and we're going to minimize that. Okay, so you should be seeing the website. Now you should be seeing create new project. Yep, okay. And then it started going and going again. So we're going to hit next game. Going to hit My Game, hit next. Okay, next we'll select what type of game we want to make. The two basic game types in TyranoBuilder are visual novels and sound novels. For this project, you will want to select visual novels. Just go ahead and click next. Sound novel, I guess, doesn't have visual. It's just sounds. Okay. At the window size, select Landscape 960 by 640. This size happens to work for both PCs and smartphones. If you prefer to create the sample game as a smartphone game in portrait orientation, select 64 by 960. So this works right here for landscape, and this right here, this landscape works best for either PCs or smartphones. This is really small, and this works best for PCs that are held right side up. And you could do custom, apparently. So we're just going to keep it with the 960 by 640, and we're going to hit next. Game settings. Next, you'll see some options for game settings. Leave these unchecked for right now and click the Create Project button. Once the project is created, the game editor opens. We're ready to start crafting our game. Okay, we're going to hit Create New Project. New project was successfully created. Okay, well, that's relatively easy. Next chapter. All this stuff is pretty easy. It's kind of getting it plotted and such. It's kind of difficult. In this chapter, we'll see how to create a scene in our game. But first, let's take a look at over the basics of the game editor. Okay, number one, the section at the left of the screen is the Tools area. It contains the components and resources that we'll use to build up the game. The middle section of the game editor is the Scene editor. that's this. DDDD. Scene1.ks. Moving from top down, this area shows the building blocks components of the game. For 3, we go to the settings area and is used to set the settings components of the scene area. And 4 to the top right is the icon area. It holds important icons that are used to adjust the overall game setting and save and preview projects. Oh, I see. Setting. Oh, I see. Got it. And this is like, say, game settings, export game, characters, preview game, save project. Previewing a game. New game projects always start with a simple sample game in place. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sample game that was created with our new project. To preview the game, click the preview button in the icons area. Okay. We haven't made any changes. Okay. New game. Hello. This is a new game project. I think that's all it does. Yep. Okay. What happened? Did a window open up and the game start? You can use the preview function at any time to check how your work in progress game is coming along. Adding and editing scenes. Let's customize the sample game. First, delete the existing text component in the scene editor by clicking the X button at the top right of the text component. So, see, this is the text component. We're going to get X. Okay, this is pretty self-explanatory so far. Then drag and drop the text component from the tools area on the left of the scene editor as shown below. Where do you want it? Okay. Text. Oh, it's story components. Got it. Okay, text. We want it here. Now we have to have a new area to add text in the scene area. This is where we will enter some dialogue for our sample game. Expand the text component by pressing the down arrow to the left of the X on the right-hand side and enter the below text into the text area. It was Thursday lunch. I just finished eating my lunch and was feeling nicely sleepy. Yawn, sleepy. I think I'll have a little nap. Just as I'd laid my head on my desk, I was falling into the land of Nod. Hey, wake up! What the? Okay, so let's move this so I can read that. Yay, okay. Oh, that's not going to work. Minimize. Here we go. This will work. No, we do not want intertext there. It was Thursday lunch break, period. I just finished eating my lunch and was feeling nicely sleepy, period. Yawn, sleepy. I think I'll have a little nap. Just as there should be quotes there. Just as I laid my head on my desk and was falling into the land of Nod. The pound sign, question mark. Hey! Wake up! Exclamation points to the wazoo. Pound sign. Yes, I am that old. I could also call it a number sign. I don't know where hashtag came from. I have no idea where that came from. Okay. Here's how it should look in the scene editor. Oh, okay. Got it. So you want me to put that there and that there. Okay. At this point, let's preview our game, see how it works. Before we do that, we have to save the project. Click Save Project in the icons area. Project saved. After saving, press the Preview button in the icons area, and we should have the new dialog. Here we go. New game. It was Thursday lunch break. I just finished eating my lunch and was feeling nicely sleepy. I think I'll have a little nap. Just as I laid my head on my desk was falling into the land of Nod. Hey, wake up! What the? Okay. Changing the order in the scene editor. Finally, let's take an in-depth look at how to move component. Let's put this up large again so I don't have the... Okay. In-depth look at how to move components around the scene section. Ready? Drag and drop the components in the scene section and move them up or down. That's all there is to it. Really easy. Okay. I think we need the text below everything though. Use the expand all downward arrow button at the top right of the scene editor to expand all the components. When components are expanded, use the same collapse all button in the same location to collapse all components. You can also expand individual components by using the expand button on the title bar of the component or by double-clicking the title bar. So expand, contract, expand, contract. That does not expand. Okay. Use the sharp sign in the text area to display the name of who's speaking the dialogue in the message window. If you want the name area blank, just use the sign by itself and nothing will be displayed. Time to move on to the next installment of our tutorial where we'll introduce a character to our scene. Managing characters. Oh my goodness, she looks cutesy. It looks like Azumanga Daioh type character. Okay, we're on part 3 of the basics. As promised, this chapter will introduce a character to our scene, and that character will be Yuko. Cute, right? Oh, I'm going to have to do lots and lots of planning, I think. Before we can have a character join the scene, we'll need to set them up in TyranoBuilder's Character Manager. Click the Character Manager icon at the top right of the TyranoBuilder window to open the Character Manager window. And let's get Yuko set up. Okay. So, enter Yuko in the character name text block and press Add Character. Yuko. Add. Now we'll import her character art, which you can download from the zip file at the link below. I think I already have it. Unzip the file to a folder on your computer, then drag and drop all the images from the folder. There's an earthquake going on. Very small one, barely noticed it. I think you wouldn't have noticed, except even if I had the camera up, except I said something about it. It's well over now. Drag and drop all of the images from the folder to the area from the dotted line in the Characters Manager to import them. Folder on your computer, then drag and drop all the images from the folder to the area with the dotted line in the Character Manager to import them. I'm going to have to find it, and I don't know where it is, so I'm just going to download it again. I'm going to bring it to downloads, which is probably where it is. Nope. I wonder where I put it before. Close. Extract to. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. That was in downloads, I believe. Hey, there's my Pillars of Eternity stuff. Okay. Yuko. Yuko. Now I just drag them from my folder to the area with the dotted line in the character manager to import them. Okay, so move you off over to here. Get you. Okay, let's try this again. This is being rather annoying. Huh. That, I are not happy. Is that picture tools? Let me check this real quick. Pretty sure I've done this before. The drag and drop is not working. Cut and paste does not work either. Asset library. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Okay. So let's see. TyranoBuilder import art. Because drag and drop does not seem to be. So I tried it. See my other combat listable. I'm leaving this comment here intact. I've been having the same problem. Create your character, then drag and drop the change expression icon onto the scene timeline. You can then click change image, which should give you a browse button. Okay. Okay. So let's close this. Is there a characters? Change expression. No image. Wait. How? Okay, join scene. Character, Yuko. Change expression. Browse. Choose file. Download. Yuko. Yuko. Choose. Let's see if I can do this more than once. Yes, I can. This seems a rather annoying, okay, way to get it done. Let's see. Now let's look at manage characters. Yuko. We now have all those characters. Okay. Yuko and a character setup. Importing multiple character expressions in one go like this allows you to easily switch between expressions when creating a game. Now we want her below. Take this. Okay. We're going to take off the change expression. And we're going to put this below the text. Once that's done, take a look at the character in this list in the settings. Make sure it's Yuko. Make sure it's all collected. Save the project, hit preview. Now Yuko's in the scene. Okay, so save. Yuko is in the scene. New game. There's a lunch break, eating lunch, little nap, laid my head, wake up. What the? And she's in the scene. Why am I not getting yawn sleepy out of curiosity? Huh. Let me try that again. That is weird. Wonder why it does that. Maybe it's supposed to trigger a sound. Okay, this time drag the change. Okay, what the heck, Yuko? This is no time for taking a nap. Something big happened. Okay, some more text. What the heck, Yuko? Riveting dialogue. Yuko. This is no time for taking a nap. Something big happened. Oh, question! Exclamation points to the end of time. Right. Okay. With change expression, select file. Editor should look like this. What do you want me to change it to? Select one of the expressions. It doesn't care which. So we're going to change expression. Yuko. We're going to do nya. Okay, save. If you'd like your character's expression to be something other than default expression when they join a scene, use the change expression to set the expression before the join scene component. You can have several characters appear at once by using multiple join scene components. You have as many characters join a scene as you like. Character positions are automatically allocated, but any vertical and horizontal positions set in the settings section are given priority. Next, you'll see how to change the background. Okay, so save and new game. Thursday, eating lunch, yawn disappears somewhere, little nap, land of Nod, what the heck? Yuko, this is no time for taking a nap, something big happened. Yeah! Okay. Needless to say, this is not the kind of visual builder I'll be doing. Backgrounds play an extremely important role in conveying the story atmosphere in visual novels. So let's pick a background image that's a good match for the scene. In the last scene, Yuko came rushing into the room into a fluster. Let's have our characters move into the corridor where they can talk in privacy. In the corridor? What? We use the below image for the corridor background. Right-click on it and choose Save Images as to download and save to your computer. Save image as. And I'm going to put this under Yuko. Corridor. We can't talk. First, let's set up the move with some dialogue. So drag and drop a text component from the tools area and add it to the block, the thing below. Okay. Oh, first let's drop her. Okay, so text. We can't talk here. Come out into the corridor. We can't talk here. Come out into the corridor. Being someone who teaches in a Japanese school, the corridor affords you no privacy. Oh, well, right then. And she's going to have the same expression. Apparently, they chose the same expression I did. All right, then. Adjusting background transitions. Background transitions can be timed to happen quickly or slowly to match the tone of the scene and maximize impact. Try changing the transition duration in settings area. The default transition is 3,000 milliseconds, 3 seconds. There's also a selection transition effects for backgrounds in the settings area. Select transition that sounds good to you and preview the game again. Okay, so where's the okay, images goes next, change background. Drop it below the above text component. So we're going to do images, change backgrounds, choose file, corridor, okay. Oh, there we go. 3,000 milliseconds. Let's do slide because sliding doors. And kind of in a hurry, he's kind of a little bit in a hurry and wants to get this over with, so we'll make it 1.5 seconds. Okay, I could just make it 1 second. Slow little in fade. Here we go. Thursday, sleepy, no yawn, nap, nod, wake up, what the, hey, it's Yuko. No time for taking a nap, something big happened. We've done this before, haven't we? Here we go. There we go. Slide. Okay. That's it. Okay. Let's see. That's about it. Tip. Now our game is getting longer. It's a bit of a drag for right from the start every time you preview, right? There are 3 ways to start previewing from part way through the game and avoid having to start from the beginning. Click the play button at the upper right of the scene editor to use the preview scene function. Start from the beginning of the scene, but that's our entire game right now. Right-click on the component in the scene editor to select preview from here. Alternatively, while previewing, use the menu cog icon in the bottom right of the screen, which in my case has a little fraps counter on it right now. Then when you want to preview, select load game at the title screen and reload the save date. Save the game in progress, then save data. This method is useful for checking more complex games that use scripted parameters and such. Okay, now you know how to change backgrounds. The next part of the tutorial, we'll see how to add branches and player selections to the games. This is going to be really ridiculously simple because it's a tutorial. Okay, so let's try preview from here. And ta-da. Good. Okay. A meteorite fell. Okay. Story branches that depend on choices made by the player are usually a key feature of visual novel games, and they're basically choose your own adventures with pictures on computer. But they can be really awesome and action-packed like Fate Stay Night, or they can be dating sims like the more well-known visual novels. Let's see here. The story branches that depend on choices made by. Okay, in this section we'll see how to add branches to your games. First off, let's continue the previous scene by adding the below text, and we're going to do this and this so we can see it. So text. Sometimes you might want to jump to a certain point in a scene. In this case, you can use the handy search function, clicking the magnifying glass at the top right of the scene editor to open the search box. Also, I want to collapse all these. Oh, and you can search for particular text. Okay, cool. But let's type out the text we want to enter. This new text, if it will let us. There we go. Okay. And Yuko. A meteorite fell at the back of the mountain. We have to go look for it. Oh, she only used one exclamation point each time that time. What? You think I'd fall for that? And Yuko, I'm being serious. I saw it last night. It fell and landed at the back of the mountain. Let's go look for it. Quick exclamation point. Now add a story choice in the response line. Let's now add a story choice below that. Branch button. We'll need more than one button, but let's use the copy and paste functions instead of dragging and dropping this time. Right click the branch button and then then paste. So we want how many branch buttons? Looks like 2. Oh, all right then. Here we go. Branch button and copy, paste. There we go. Why will you not? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Branch button. This will become one selection choice. Okay. Do we go ahead and adjust? This will become. Go ahead and adjust the settings for the components in the settings area. Okay, I see then. All right then. What is this target thing here? It doesn't say. Okay. Except, is there a color changing thing? There is a color changing thing. Okay. Except. And then this, we do it with no way. Now we have the buttons, but nothing happens when the player clicks on them. We'll set the Y position at 300 so it doesn't overlap. What's the Y position? There we go, 300. Okay. Got it. Okay. So, We'll save, and we will, oh, no, okay. We will preview from here. Okay. Wow, what are you doing way up there? And that comes right back to the, why did it come way back there? What is it supposed to look like? Has no target. Oh, because I had not set the positions. Precious. No, I had not set the positions at all. And they want it blue instead of black. Okay. Set. Save. And preview from here. Are you supposed to be... So, all right then, and it goes all the way over here, da 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 da, and we have in Yokoception. See what No Way does. Oh no, it's another Yoko! Oh, we have 3 Yokos. We have to go and help her before she multiplies and eats all the food. Nothing happens. Okay. Okay, we need to tell the game where to jump when button is pressed and what to do. And to do that, we use labels. Here we go. From the tool area, drop 3 labels to the bottom of the scene editor. 2 of these labels will be our jumps for all right then, and no way. And the other one will be return to the common story route when the branch is over. Let's keep things simple and use the names yes, no, and common for these labels. Okay. Scene editor should look like below after adding it. Okay, so this is after stop. Okay. Do we want it below the stop? Okay. Well, it says below the stop. Yes, no, and common. Yes. Oops, I forgot to hit accept. This is important. No. This is like in programming in BASIC, which I haven't done in a very, very long time. Go to 300. Go to 500. Make sure you use labels so you know where that begins. So this is our go to 10, go to 20 function. Now we'll set each of the branch buttons to jump to the relevant label and they make their choice. Oh, all right then, jumps to yes. Accept. No way jumps to no. Accept. Now I know what target means. Okay. Next we'll need to prepare the scenarios that will play out for each selection. Add text components with the following text below the relevant labels. Yay, thanks, I knew you'd say yes. Aw, if you won't come, then I'll never share my homework with you again. All right, I'll go. So you end up going no matter what. Okay. Because you need to get back to the comment. Okay, so Yuko. No. Capital Y. Yuko. Yay! We're back to multiple exclamation points. Yay! Thanks. I knew you'd say yes. Okay. That's no. Wrong. That goes here. Oops. I copied intertext. I am smart. Yuko. Sorry for that. I'm remembering the old Bugs Bunny cartoons. Yay, thanks. I knew you'd say yes. Here we go. Yuko. If you won't come, then I'll never share my homework with you again. And actually, I'm going to, just because, I am going to go ahead and change her expression. Nope, they're all smiley. I don't have one. So no, okay. This, that's going to be hard for me as getting art because money. Okay, we'll have to do this with her still with the X eyes. All right, I'll go. Okay, there's one slight problem with our games. When the character selects "Oh, all right," then the yes scenario plays, but because the scene proceeds from the top down, the no way scenario plays too. Here's where we use the common label we prepared earlier. Insert a jump component from the tools area. This component jumps to the label set in its target parameter. Will you set this component to jump to the common label? Let's go to. Okay, so we're going to save, and I'm going to show you what they're talking about. You probably know, because it is really kind of simple. Preview from here. Meteorite fell the back of the mountain. We have to go look for it. Okay. And watch. All right then. Yay, thanks. I knew you'd say yes. Aw, if you won't come, then I'll never share my homework with you again. All right, I'll go. And it stops there. So we're going to take a jump after yes. And we're going to target it to common. Okay. Jumps the no way section. And that's how adding branches and choices works. It's go to. If you'd like to use your own button designs for branches instead of the default buttons, use the image button instead of the branch button. Image button. Image button. There it is in images. Okay. Tips for advanced users. Depending on your particular game, you may want to have branch choices affect player stats or parameters that track gameplay. This is possible by using TyranoBuilder's sister tool, TyranoScript. Oh dear. TyranoScript tags drag and drop the TyranoScript component from the tools area and add your own script to the component. See to the TyranoScript tag reference for details about available tags and parameters. Next up, we'll see how to add music and sound effects, but I think that's going to do it for me. I'm going to save here, and I'm going to try to come back to that later. Hopefully I get through with the advanced components, the tutorial, and figuring out the TyranoScript. And then we'll get to figuring out how to set some of the basics of my novel, a visual novel. I probably won't show it all, but anyway. Talk to you later. I'm going to close this. I'm not going to close that. I'm going to push that up. And hey, look, the eternal thing. It just goes on forever. I'm going to stop screen sharing. You're going to see my face. Hi. And that's going to stop the broadcast. I think I went about 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. Talk to you later.